Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, all those who are celebrating a great, a very prosperous Happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you all. Great Tawfiq. Yeah, Anil, you can not open my. Today you will get the replies. What you are asking. Module only. So we are beginning with important both for prelims as well as mains. No, Dinesh. Am I clear, everyone? I will show you many a times. You can also call it Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. A lot of people what? This is the other name. So here, Montagu was the Secretary of State. Yes, just like Morley Minto. And Chelmsford was the Governor General. So named after these two people, in 1919, this reform scheme. Basically, this was based on a statement given by Montagu in August 17. Now, all of you, in 1917, in India, which movement was going on? Every one of you. In 1917, in India, which movement? Absolutely, Shrihari. We were doing Home Rule League. Everyone, if you all remember, when the Home Rule League was going on, around that period only, a statement came from the Secretary of State. According to this statement, they said that they want increasing participation of Indians in every branch of administration. They also said that from here onwards, if the nationalists, that is, if our leaders, they demand self-government, then this would not be considered seditious. So basically, their point was that now the demand of home rule is not seditious, it's not Deshdroh. So, if anyone is asking for that, nothing wrong in that. Everyone, no problems if anyone is demanding self-government. That is why, if you all remember Saturday's class, Annie Besant was released from jail. Now, all of you tell me, should we be happy or not if the government is announcing this? Every one of you. If the government is announcing this, should we be happy or not? Good. We should be happy. But then, we Indians still had two objections. All of you, please notice these two objections. What are the two objections? Number one, everyone, no time frame is given. Please understand this point. The government says we will provide you self-government. My question is, kab doge? In one day will you give it? In 1 month will you give it? In 1 year you will give it? In 10 years you will give it? Everyone, government says that self-government will be given, but then when will it be given? Everyone, is the first point clear? Bhai samay to batao. Are tell the time. In how much time are the Indians going to get self-government? Number two, The second objection, government alone decides the nature and the timing of advance towards responsible government. Everyone, our another problem is we are saying you do not involve Indians. सब कुछ खुद से decide कर लेते हो. You decide everything on your own. Do you even ask us? Everything is decided by the government only. Government does not involve us in anything. That is our another problem. All of you, is this clear? Each one of you, are the two objections clear? Thank you. See, those who came late, sorry, have the punctuality, have the discipline. You are still very punctual. That I should admit. Within the first 20 minutes, 10 minutes you have come. That I admit. But then, let me tell you, to clear this exam, punctuality is a very important thing. I'm not going to take the name of a teacher. When we used to take classes, and I'm talking about 2011, even 30 seconds late in the class, go back. Not allowed. The first thing he would teach, and he had himself cleared this exam, he would say, if you are not punctual, you are not meant to be for the UPSC. I understand raining, I understand network and all, but then I'll give you a summary at the last, don't worry. Everyone, so based on this statement of Montagu, this act came. Now, all of you, think for a second. Why did government need this particular act? Was there any need for the government to give us something? Why did the government bring it? Everyone, satisfy us to suppress. Mahesh is correct. Mahesh is correct. Everyone, please notice. Mahesh has got this thing. See here. Montagu's statement came in August 17. And if you all remember, in 1917, World War I was going on. Everyone, can you recall that? 1917, World War is going on. And you all can understand that government needs help. What type of help? They need manpower, that is, we should give them help, men. And number two, government also requires the resources. If each one of you clear why this act? Everyone, is this point clear or not? That the simple word is they need our support, and that is why they came up with this statement. And if you all remember Saturday's class, we also saw that this Montagu-Chelmsford reforms is like a reward. It's like a carrot, because in the same year you had Rowlatt Act also. Now, all of you, the questions that come from this chapter are regarding its provisions. That is, what were the major provisions of this act? And one word that's known as diarchy. Everyone, in the next two slides, I'm going to tell you about the provisions. Please, one thing, again, I'll make very, very clear. Okay, just give me a second because some people are asking. This chapter that we are doing in the book is on page 278, 279. If you leave the page also, I don't have a problem. In fact, in the total arrival of Gandhi, if you don't read the book, I don't have problem. If you will see the book, guys, you will see much more than the book is taught in your class. You can easily, it's hardly one page. You can see, if you have the book, you can open it, you can see it. And if you don't see it also, I don't have a problem. Am I clear, everyone? Those who are asking about the page number. Okay, let's come to the provisions. All of you. Number one, Srimant, everyone, please understand. Spectrum page number cannot be told by me, because in Spectrum, everybody has different editions. So somebody is using the 2020 edition, somebody is using 2022 edition. So that's why I cannot tell the page number. That's why, please understand my problem. First, central control over provinces was relaxed. Please understand, the central control, that is, if everyone, if you see here, in today's point of view, center is Modi ji's government, and province is any government. Let's say I'm in Karnataka, so Mr. Siddaramaia's government. So it is saying that the central control over the provinces had been reduced. Now, very logical question that should come to your mind is, how did this happen? This happened by demarcation of central and provincial subjects. All of you, you have studied this in polity. If you all remember, everyone, if you all remember in polity and all, you would have studied, there are central union list, there's state list, there is concurrent list, and if anything is not mentioned, it is called the residuary list. So similarly, they demarcated, that means they separated. So they made it very, very clear that XYZ subject, central government will make law. ABCD subject, provincial government will make law. Everyone, point number one clear? Now, point number two, they said there will be bicameral legislature at the center. All of you, simple, like Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. They said there will be two houses at the center. And if anyone asks you which are these two bodies, upper and lower, upper was called Council of State and lower was called Legislative Assembly. In those days, this was the terminology, and each one of you will be very, very happy to know that the majority of the houses was now chosen by direct election. Everyone, tell me, 1892, 1909, did we not study that the moderates continuously used to demand, please have an elected majority? All of you, did we study that or not earlier? That they would always demand, give us elected majority. Thank you. So now, this demand has been accepted. All of you, the great thing is, and UPSC has already asked this question, please note it down. Women given the right to vote. Of course, for the first time. All of you, for the first time in our history, some women have been given the right to vote. Please understand, not all women. This is still no universal adult franchise. So very few women were given the right to vote. Not all the women. Few women were given the right to vote. See, that's not important. It's not important, please understand. But if you are asking, this had 145 members, this had 60 members. No, Sandeep. This is the number of members here. Power of legislators, their power got increased. They could ask questions. They could pass adjournment motions. They could ask, I'll write here only, supplementary questions. Everyone, was this fourth point also the goal of moderates or not? Each one of you, did the moderates not demand that give us more powers? See, you all can understand. Definitely, I would say that Indian legislature became more representative. There is absolutely no doubt about this. More, if women are allowed to vote, you will just now see other sections of the society also got some representation. So it became more representative. 3 out of the 6 members of Viceroy's Executive Council, they were now going to be Indians. 3 out of the 6 members of Viceroy's Executive Council, they were now going to be Indians, they said. And 7th point, if you all remember, in civil services, we have already studied, they talked about establishment of a public service commission. And later, this was made into a federal public service commission. So this we have already studied in UPSC, in civil services. Now, some of you are asking, is it 8, Shivani? In different books, this is given separate different numbers. Some books mention 3 out of 6, some have mentioned 3 out of 8. Last point, separate electorate. Separate electorate was given to Sikh, European, Anglo-Indian, Indian Christian. Everyone, do you remember Saturday's class when we did separate electorate? All of you. Do you remember Saturday's class when we did separate electorate? That time it was given to the Muslims. Today, please see, after 10 years, it's been given to Christians, Sikh, Europeans, Anglo-Indians. All of you. Can I say that communalism was promoted? All of you, can I say this? Everyone, can I say communalism was promoted? No, Akshata, on Saturday. Guys, more and more people are being given this thing. Absolutely. And the most important provision is diarchy, which I told you I will explain in separate, point. Each one of you, do you understand what is diarchy? Everyone, do you have any idea what exactly is diarchy? Duel. Absolutely. Most of you are writing correct. In simple words, it means rule of two. Rule of two means basically it comes from 2 words, di and archy. These are Greek words which literally means double government. Now, if you all remember, and if you would not know, please put 3 stars. Diarchy only came in provinces. Everyone, please remember this point. Diarchy has been brought only in the provinces. It has not been brought in the central government. Only in the provinces this diarchy was brought. Now, for 2 minutes, I will not answer any question of yours. Please focus on the board. That means in provinces, all the provincial subjects, they were divided under 2 headings. transferred and reserved. Now, last year, everyone, please remember, last year, there was already a UPSC question on this. And they asked which of the following are provincial subjects, which of the following are transferred subjects, which of the following are reserved subjects. Now, all of you tell me, how will you remember which subject is transferred, which subject is reserved? Everyone, how can you remember which subject is transferred, which subject is reserved? I will give you a very simple method of remembering it. Reserved. Wherever there is power or money involved, it will be reserved. That means wherever there is responsibility, that will go under transferred. Everyone, you tell me, did you understand this or not? Let me give you. Transferred are health, education, local government, industry. On the other hand, reserved is finance, law and order, irrigation, land revenue. Everyone, do you see here? Everyone, do you understand? Wherever there is power or money has gone in reserved. Wherever there is responsibility has been put under transferred. So now you will ask, a very genuine question should come from your side, that see, why is it being done like this? So basically, reserved subjects, they were administered by the governor. That is, it was the governor who would see all these, and he would be, sorry, I should use another, held here by his executive council, and he was not responsible to the legislative council in this case. Everyone, is this clear? Please understand. For example, let's say again, take example of Karnataka. So in Karnataka, and forget Karnataka because Karnataka did not exist in those days. Take example of, let's say, Bengal. So in Bengal, there will be a diarchy type thing under which certain subjects will be handled by the governor himself. So these are the most important subjects. In those subjects, the governor will be held by his executive council, and he will not be responsible to the legislative council. On the other hand, the transferred subjects, they will also be administered by the governor, but then on the advice of ministers, which are we calling as popular ministers. And here he will be responsible to the legislative council. So all of you, please understand, both the sides governor is administering, one side help of executive council, another side the popular ministers. One side he is not responsible, other side he is responsible to the legislative council. That is why we call diarchy, which was only for the provinces, basically had two class of administrators. One is governor and another is the popular minister. No, he could do. He could always do. See, governor is very, very powerful. So as Raj is asking, Sejal, there would be many other subjects. Governor could issue veto, and governor could also bring ordinances. Governor could do both these things. He could do both these things. He's very, very powerful. In fact, that is one of the lacuna of this. And let me tell you, at this moment only, though we will study this later, diarchy ultimately failed. This failed. This did not work properly. Everyone, last line, and we are done with this chapter. To review, that is one of the provisions of this law was that after 10 years, a statutory commission would inquire the working of GOI Act 1919. So everyone, the last provision of this act is that after 10 years, we will appoint a commission to look into how this is going on. Everyone, what is the name of that commission? Today or tomorrow, we will reach there. This commission is known as Simon Commission. Next chapter's agenda. 10 years later, this commission was appointed, was brought, and we will see that. Leave that point right now, Sanskar. And that never got introduced. You are wrong over there. It was only a provision. We will study that later. Don't bring it right now. Everyone, Shyam, please understand. If you focus on the right things, you will understand. Clearly, I've written direct election. So don't you think that there will be provision for elections? If there is direct election, how will that happen? Those who will get elected from these elections, Chituri. Kishan, we will study that later. Shreyank, you can write a mail for this. I'll look into this. You are not saying wrong. I have said that thing. I'm absolutely accepting that. Why not, Tawfiq? Irrigation has a lot of money. It has a lot of money. Irrigation involves huge amount of money. Parshuram, most, not all. Please don't use extreme words. I have told you. Kishan, they already promised in 1917. So they did it in 1919. Everyone, the first 35 minutes of this chapter, we are done with this. Shyam, land revenue I mentioned clearly. It is separate here. No, Satyam. No, Anjali. Yes, Shreyash. See, all of you, Shreyash is asking, are the governors here, are they Indians or are they, what do you call it, British? They were mostly British. Only one Indian, Sir S.P. Sinha, was appointed here as the governor of Bihar. If you are asking, first Indian governor, that is Indian origin governor, was appointed for Bihar, Sir S.P. Sinha. Pratik, please see, I've clearly said it's only for provinces. No, Sanskar, can you see I'm very clearly saying the governor has the power to veto. He can always stop anything. Zeba, you were not there in the class in the first minute. I said the reason for introduction of this is, please see, they needed our help. All of you, clear? Palak, that's for Viceroy, that's for Governor General. Kaustubh, you can, but that's not needed. Nothing, Tawfiq. Done. Module 15. The topics are non-cooperation movement, Khilafat movement, Chauri Chaura, Swaraj Party, Simon Commission, Nehru Report, Deepavali Declaration, Lahore session, Butler Committee. All of you, these are the topics of this chapter. Prelims, 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 prelims. The last 5 areas, they are mostly for prelims. Out of these 5, on 4, prelims question have come earlier exams. Non-cooperation, both prelims and mains. Khilafat, both prelims and mains. Chauri Chaura, more like prelims. Swaraj Party, both prelims and mains. Everyone, am I clear with the topic list? All of you? Clear? Thank you. I'm moving ahead. You can see it later, please. Everyone, non-cooperation movement, Khilafat movement. These two movements, I just now wrote now that we are going to do these two movements. They both are running between 1919 till 1922. As you all can understand, they are mass movements. They are big, big movements. They are being run by Gandhiji. So all of you remember, can I say clearly that because it is Gandhiji's movement, it would remain non-violent? Of course, another thing would be non-cooperation. Now, I'm asking a simple question here. There was a huge amount of Hindu-Muslim unity at this point. Am I correct or not? Everyone, I am saying there was a huge amount of Hindu-Muslim unity at this moment, which is perhaps the biggest that our country has ever seen. Now, all of you, my question to you is, why so much of Hindu-Muslim unity? So, as Shesh says, one of the reasons is Lucknow Pact. One of the issue is that we have studied Lucknow Pact. Absolutely. Just now, World War I had ended and there were economic troubles. Trouble is not a great word. I would say hardship. So there was joblessness. There was not enough jobs. The inflation was very, very high at this point of time. There was huge amount of distress. So that also had, linked us. If you all remember Monday's class, there was a very bad act known as Rowlatt Act. If you all remember, everyone, Rowlatt Act is bad for Hindu. Rowlatt Act is bad for Muslim. Anyone can be arrested, put behind the bar for 2 years on the charges of sedition. Isn't it? Yes, Sachin. And if anyone asks you, all of you, what are the reasons for this? The reasons for this is Government of India Act 1919, the Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh massacre, of course, the repression during World War I, and economic troubles. Most of these points we have studied. Harshit, yes. Yes, Pratik. Everyone, very simple slide, nothing new. What we have studied, we have only written that here. I have not started. Let me explain Khilafat. I have not explained Khilafat. This is what we have studied. Please recall Monday's class. We studied Rowlatt Act, we studied Lucknow Pact, we studied Jallianwala Bagh, all that. Am I clear? Sort of, I cannot say that. It might be the same, but very tough for me to say, because I've not been there. Now, everyone, those who are asking, for 5 minutes, focus on the board, because I'll not explain this again. Many people are asking, sir, what is this Khilafat? Just because those who are asking, why is this act a cause? Please remember, because our leaders were not satisfied with diarchy. They were not happy with diarchy. So that is the reason. See, our leaders have to be satisfied also. No? So those who are asking why this act is a cause, this is the reason. Now, all of you, Khilafat comes from the word Khalifa. Now, what is Khalifa? Khalifa or Caliph. He was the Caliph of Turkey and was considered the spiritual and political leader of the entire Muslim world. Everyone, not the best example, but just as you see, for the Christians, for example, Pope is their spiritual head. All over the world, the Christians would, accept the Pope as their spiritual head. Similarly, for Muslims in those days, Khalifa or Caliph, who was the ruler of Turkey, was considered to be the spiritual as well as political head of the Muslims all over the world. Theological head, absolutely. You can write the word theological head. Now, everyone, tell me. Monday's class, we were doing. No, I did this on Saturday. Sorry, Saturday's class, we did Lucknow Pact. Everyone, I don't remember exactly if I said this or not there, but then World War I was going on, and in this war, Turkey was fighting on the side of Germany. They were allies, and this war they were fighting against Britain. Now, all of you tell me, who won this war, World War I? You will study in world history, don't worry about that. But then, who won this? Britain won. This side lost. Now, I don't know how many of you know. You lose and you are forced to sign a humiliating treaty. Very bad treaty. A treaty which hurts your self-respect. So all of you tell me, Germany signed which treaty, everyone? Many of you are writing. The Treaty of Versailles was for the Germany. Now, all of you, tell me, don't you think there would be a similar humiliating treaty for Turkey also? Everyone, Germany has been made to sign a very humiliating treaty. Don't you think that there would be a similar humiliating treaty for Turkey? So, please remember, this Khilafat movement was run by a Khilafat committee. Most of you have heard the names who formed this committee. Everyone, please remember, this committee was formed by Muhammad Ali Johar and Shaukat Ali, both of them known as Ali brothers. And the other members, Saturday you would have heard their names: Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Hazrat Mohani, Ajmal Khan. These are the other prominent members of this. No, Pratik, you are wrong. All these people, they have formed a Khilafat committee. And remember, their objective, all of you, what are they demanding? Now, please focus here. Their objective is that this treaty, which will be signed with Turkey, should not be very, very humiliating. So they are asking for certain things. Now, for example, all of you, this empire, if you will see the map of 1919, the Ottoman Empire, this empire was present day entire Turkey, Palestine, Iraq, Jordan, parts of Egypt, almost all of Western Asia, Middle East side, and then parts of Africa, very big. So their first demand was that the Khilafat must have sufficient territory to protect the Islamic faith. Their first demand is that, see, you should not break it into such a small fragments that it becomes very, very weak. We don't want that. Number two, their second demand was all Muslim sacred places must remain under the control of all of you. For example, for Muslims, Makkah and Medina in Saudi Arabia is the holiest place. But apart from Makkah and Medina also, there are many, many important sites which are there. For example, one of the most important sites is Jerusalem also, which is important for all the three religions. And it is important for Muslims also. So they are saying that all these places which are sacred for the Muslims, they should stay in the control of Khalifa only. Third, everyone tell me, Ottoman Empire would have a majority of which religion? People of which religion would be in majority in Ottoman Empire? Muslims? Good. Now you all tell me, who has won? This side, Britain, France, and everyone. This side is what? Christians. So their third demand is, and I'll change the pen, that this entire area, which they call as Zazirat ul Arab, I just now said, guys, the areas like Arabia, Iraq, Palestine, Syria, they are saying this should remain under Muslim sovereignty. Their point is that, see, all these areas should have a majority of the Muslim population. Everyone, am I clear with this? All of you, am I clear with this? Those who are asking the page number, we have started this chapter from page 286. Khilafat and your non-cooperation. So 286 onwards, this whole thing, I'm just telling you the exact page number, will go till page 295. Khilafat and non-cooperation, including Chauri Chaura. Everyone, page number is clear. Again, I'll not be telling you. Please note it down if you want. Sham, it's a position. Sanskar, that's the thing. All of you, is Khilafat movement totally clear? Everyone, is Khilafat movement totally clear? I don't think there should be any problem with this. Atha, write the mail for that. Yes, Rajneesh, that would be the case. See, all of you, though this is not my prerogative, I'm not teaching you world history. But let me tell you one thing. When you will study world history, trust me, all of you will see that most of the problems of today's world that is going on in Middle East is after the World War I. It is the problems created by Western world. And they created these issues for which the repercussions can be seen even till today. Sandeep, either you don't understand this red point. Please see this thing. Sham, these are Indian leaders, so will they go to Italy to form it? Think about this. Purva, we will study that. Kishan, I don't know what you are commenting. Saurav, I'll show you PYQ. Have patience. I'll take here only. Now, all of you, let's see what all things are happening and how Gandhiji thinks that, there can be a combined Khilafat and NCM at this point of time. Sanskar, please study when was Israel created. Everyone, 1919, I told you. So let's start the story from November 1919. We are in the year November 1919. As I said, a Khilafat committee is there. So that committee organizes a conference. All of you, not that important, but this conference was done in Delhi. And a very important decision was taken. And I hope you all will understand. They decided to boycott British goods. Everyone, all of you, we studied it in Swadeshi and boycott movement or not? All of you, you tell me. Have we studied it or not? Guys, did we study then only? Why do we boycott the British goods? You tell me. Why do we boycott the British goods? Absolutely. To hurt the Britishers economically. We say, hurt where it hurts the most. The Britishers are ultimately traders. They are businessmen. So when we boycott their goods, invariably, the British would be hurt. Now, all of you, why are we doing this? We are doing this because the Khilafat committee wants that the treaty which is being signed with Turkey, the peace terms, should be favorable to Turkey. The demand is simple. Demand is very, very simple, that this treaty which you are going to sign with Turkey, this treaty should be favorable for the Khalifa. And guys, here only you can see Gandhiji was made the president of this conference. And Gandhiji saw an opportunity. I don't know how many of you, just for 1 minute, I will deviate. I don't know how many of you saw this year's ethics paper. If you all would have noticed, in ethics paper, there was 3 quotations. One quotation of Mahatma Gandhi, another quotation of Jawaharlal Nehru, third quotation of Swami Vivekananda. Your knowledge of history would help you everywhere. Just telling you, I've not seen. No, I'm telling you if you have seen the question paper or not. There were 3 quotations. Getting my point? Now, all of you, Gandhiji is seeing what opportunity? That if we do this, we can have a mass and united non-cooperation movement at this point of time. Now, everyone, very simple thing. Tell me, if Gandhiji has decided something, does it mean Congress has decided the same thing? All of you. If Gandhiji has decided something, does it mean Congress has decided that thing? No. That's not the case. Because right now, this is the thing that Gandhiji is seeing. But Gandhiji needs to convince Congress also. And there is a trouble. All of you, please see here. Gandhiji understands that Congress support is very, very necessary if this movement has to be successful. Without Congress, you cannot do this. And as far as Congress is concerned, within Congress, for example, Bal Gangadhar Tilak is not convinced. All of you, why is Tilak, the great leader, not convinced? Because Tilak feels any alliance with Muslims over religious issue, he has doubts on that. He's saying Khilafat is what? It is a Muslim issue. It's a Muslim religious issue. So Tilak is saying that, see, I have doubts. Tilak even says that I have doubts on Satyagraha itself. The methods of Gandhiji, I'm not entirely convinced. Similarly, there are other leaders like C.R. Das who don't want to boycott the councils. C.R. Das is like, why should we boycott the councils? I don't want to boycott the council elections. C.R. Das wanted to participate in these elections. But then Gandhiji got the approval of all. Gandhiji was able to get everybody's permission. And all of you, Muslim League, what will be their stand? Muslim League anyways was supporting this particular movement because it is related to the Muslims only. 100% support. So all of you, let us now start a big movement, combined movement, which will be called Khilafat and non-cooperation. No need to remember the dates. Everyone, I'm telling you very clearly, because I'll tell you one thing. I would have got at least 10 mails in the last 2 days where I've seen people writing that, sir, I'm not able to remember the dates. All of you, let me tell you, you people, if you focus in the class, I usually tell which dates are important. You don't have to mug up every date. I give you the dates so that you understand the chronological order. But you don't have to agree with every date. You don't have to remember every date. Please remember the important dates. For example, I'm going to write here. See here, November 1919. Very soon I will, okay, this is not working. November 1919. Now I will write, let's say, February 1920, May 1920, June 1920, August 1920, September 1920. I'm not asking you to remember these dates. I'm writing this so that you see how the things are moving ahead. Everyone, apart from this, Sandeep, do you understand this thing? Got the approval of all? Do you understand this thing? I don't mind questions, but I don't mind the questions for the heck of it. If it is clearly written, please understand this. All of you. Gandhiji has a method. Before starting any movement, Gandhiji always gives an opportunity to the opponents. So February 1920, a joint Hindu-Muslim delegation is sent to the Viceroy. All of you, why are you sending a joint delegation? Everybody is asking the Viceroy that please look into the grievances of Muslims. Everybody is like that, see, Muslims are having some issues. Please look into this. The problem was this delegation failed. The Viceroy could not give any, I would say, assurance on this matter. After the failure of this delegation, all of you, I'm writing Gandhiji with G. Gandhiji says, Khilafat issue is now the most burning problem, the biggest issue of our country. And Gandhiji says very clearly that if this Khilafat question is not solved, then we are going to launch big movement. Gandhiji is very clear that we want this issue to be resolved right now. Please look into our problem. We want you to resolve this particular problem. And if you do not resolve, very big movement will be started. Now, for many people who for the last 15 minutes were continuously writing, sir, what is the name of this treaty? I always say things will come on time. May 1920. Turkey signed this treaty. This treaty dismembered Turkey. That means Turkey was broken in smaller parts. All of you, again, I'm telling you, look at the Western Asia's map. A lot of you, if you will look at the map of Syria, Palestine, Jordan, Iraq, of course, Turkey, all these were broken into smaller parts at this point. That means one demand which was made, all of you, the demand was that this treaty should not be humiliating. All of you tell me, did the British follow that? Everyone, did the British follow that? No, Mohan Raj, you are wrong. No, Britishers have signed a very humiliating treaty on Turkey also. Now, everyone, you tell me, everything is written in front of you. You tell me, did the Khilafat conference not say that if you do not bring a good treaty, we will start boycotting your goods? Everyone, did they not say it in November 1919? If you are not giving a good treaty, we will be forced to do something like this. So now, June 1920, all party conference is organized in Allahabad, and they say, let us boycott schools, colleges, legislative councils, courts, etc. All these things, let us start boycotting. And formally, 31st August, this movement was formally launched. Everyone, movement has already begun, but formal launch of this happened on which day? Now, each one of you, I'm putting 3-star here, or let's say 2-star. Please remember, Bal Gangadhar Tilak had died on 1st August 1920. Everyone, will you remember this? Why will you remember? Because UPSC will play a trick with you. They will say that Bal Gangadhar Tilak played a very important role during the non-cooperation movement. But the fact is that Bal Gangadhar Tilak had died before this movement had even begun formally. Everyone, do you get this point of mine? September 1920, Calcutta, Congress has organized a session to approve the program of non-cooperation. Everyone, you will see a slide right now. Please see one slide. Each one of you, please look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Tell me any point which you don't understand. All of you, 5 points in front of you. Everyone, can I say, Kishan, were you in the Monday's class or not? Now, those who are asking, I will ask you, did you attend the previous classes or not? Kavna, on Monday's class only I told you, Gandhiji returned his Kesare-Hind. What is that? We don't want your titles. Guys, if you cannot relate, it will become very tough. Shyam, It's not such a small battle that in one day you will decide everything. In world history, you will study that there was a Paris Peace Conference. All of you, legislative councils, we studied in Swadeshi, isn't it? In Swadeshi, we have studied that they boycotted the legislative councils. All of you, I am not writing this. No, please understand. Allahabad, those who are asking, Allahabad is an all-party conference. Kaustubh, please understand. This September 1920 is Congress session. Do you see the difference? Allahabad is a decision taken by all-party conference. September, Congress is giving its approval that, okay, fine enough, we don't have issues with this. Now, everyone, there is less place here. So I'm writing in the next page. Each one of you, what I showed right now on the slide, everyone, the slide that I showed you, I'm writing in simple words. In the first phase, boycott of government schools, colleges, law courts, legislative council, foreign cloth, government titles, honors. Simple thing. All of you tell me one thing. Everyone, can government arrest me for any of these things? If I say that Rohit Kumar will not go to government school, if I say Rohit Kumar will not participate in election, if I say Rohit Kumar is not going to take any government title, can government arrest me? Everyone, you all are writing no. How? Musharraf, that's not the way. So all of you, this phase will be called non-cooperation, because in this phase, we are simply not cooperating with them. We are, please understand, everyone, we are not violating any law. We are not breaking any law. But then, Gandhiji said that if this first phase is successful, then we will start second phase. Everyone, Gandhiji says in second phase, don't pay taxes, resign from government jobs. Now, all of you tell me, if you don't pay taxes, is it breaking a law or not? If you are not paying taxes, is it breaking a law or not? You can expect income tax officers at your home and you will get some very good stay. Number two, all of you, if you resign from government jobs, think about this. Is it breaking a law? And I know many of you would confused. Let me give you one simple thing. One example, if you resign from military, is this breaking a law or not? Let me give you one example. It's an example. Can today, guys, can today all the military officers come, one whole battalion will say and say, Mummy ki yaad aa rahi hai, we are going to go home. Can they say that? It's not that simple. It's not juvenile job that you have taken. You cannot resign. Many of you might be government officers here. All of you in government jobs. Don't the government many times bring laws like ESMA, Essential Services Management Act? You cannot be saying, today I don't want to work, I'm going to take a sabbatical. It doesn't happen like that. So basically, everyone, in the second phase, this is called civil disobedience. That means we are breaking laws with entire civility and all the humility. We shall be breaking the laws made by the Britishers. And everyone in this class, Karthik, Bhavna, Meera, Deshmukh, Palak, Chitturi, Rajneesh, whoever you are in the class, while doing this as a Congress Satyagrahi, you should also be focusing on certain constructive program. All of you, those who are asking exact Hindi of this, Rachnatmak, Rachna, construction. What is this constructive program? Gandhiji says, while you are doing all this, keep on working for Hindu-Muslim unity. Gandhiji says, while you are doing all this, keep on working for removal of untouchability. Gandhiji says, this has to be non-violent. Of course, promotion of everyone. I will do this again. Why I will do this again? Let me tell you. 2021 PYQ means the question was write about the constructive program of Gandhiji during CDM and NCM. Everyone, am I clear with this? Constructive program of Gandhiji. This is the 2021 means question. Means question, 15 marker. I will teach you later. Don't worry about this. I have only mentioned a few right now. See, again and again, I am repeating. Anyone who wants to see the PYQs, all the PYQs are discussed and kept on the app. And hopefully, many of you have asked me for the certain lectures, like many people have asked for chronology videos. Many people have asked for NCRT videos. Many people have asked for all the PYQ videos. Hopefully, you would have utilized those videos. I have sent everyone except for the yesterday's class. You can write a mail to me, Rohani. I hope on your free days, like on Sunday or yesterday, you might have done, let's say, 2 chapters of NCRT. I hope that. And I hope you are understanding those things. Any problem, you can always write mail to me. Okay, moving ahead. All of you? No, Mega. Can you see this? For one last time, I am showing you this slide. Everyone, please see. November 1919. Then we went to February 1920. We went to May 1920. We went to June 1920. We went to August 1920. We went to September 1920 when there is a special session of Congress. Now, I'm taking an extra slide and I am going to December 1920. Getting my point? December 1920, Nagpur session of Congress. Everyone, Calcutta was a special session. Nagpur is the regular session. And I am putting 3-star marks. All of you, I'm putting 3-star marks here. I want you to please mug up this slide. Very, very important thing. Anyways, if you all notice, hopefully, guys, by now, this is our 16th, 17th class. What I write all the important things for you. I'm writing as if I'm making notes for myself for this exam. So if you notice the pages, what I'm writing, they are very, very important. Still, I'm putting 3-star here. Why I said it's a very important session? I say that because program of non-cooperation was endorsed. Everyone, same thing, which was already endorsed in Calcutta, same thing was endorsed here. Then you will say, what is so important about this? Please see here. Some organizational changes were done. Each one of you, what are these organizational changes? How many of you have heard about this? CWC. All of you, have you heard about this Congress Working Committee? Everyone heard this? Recently, I don't think not even 1 month has passed. The present Congress president, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, he formed the Congress Working Committee. So basically, guys, Congress Working Committee is that Congress is becoming big. So alone the Congress president cannot handle everything. So top senior 15 members, they were there to lead the Congress. You cannot expect only the president to do everything. So all of you, don't you think that the president should get the aid, advice, help of some of the senior members? Congress is becoming big and big with every day. So in 1920, in this session, they decided, let's have a CWC. That's your 15 topmost Congress leaders invited here. Number 2, Provincial Congress Committee was formed on the basis of language. Everyone, whoever is from whichever state, if you all have some idea. For example, I come from Bihar. Bihar Pradesh Congress Committee, Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee, Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee. So you need provincial Congress committees. Everyone, in those days, these provincial Congress committees were formed on what basis? Language. Everyone, is this clear? Third, they said we will form ward committee. Everyone, do you understand what is a ward committee? See, in your districts, the local level committee, very, very local. You know, at the bottom, see, center mein hai. At the state also you have, but at the district, at the mahalla level also, at the panchayat levels also, you need these committees. So ward committee was organized. And all of you, please see here. Entry fee was reduced to 4 annas. Everyone, do you understand what is anna? All of you, do you understand what is anna? Yes, everyone. Earlier days, we used to have 16 anna equivalent to 1 rupee. So 4 anna was basically 25 paisa. Now I have 2 questions to you, all of you. My 2 questions are there. Tell me one thing. Why does any party take entry fee? Everyone, why is Congress taking some entry fee at this point? Absolutely. You need money. You collect some fund so that you can run your movements to anything, official membership. And yes, why has it been reduced to 4 annas? The logic is so that more and more members can join Congress. Everyone, the idea is if you keep this entry fee very less, the common people, there would be much more participation at this point of time. Everyone, am I clear till here? Last but not the least, Congress said they are now ready to get constitutional. Just a second. They are ready to go for Swaraj through extra constitutional means. That is, they will go for extra constitutional mass struggle. That is, everyone, they made change in their constitution. They said till now whatever methods we were following were constitutional, but now we can go beyond that, whatever was given to us by the Britishers, beyond the constitutional methods. All of you, let me tell you, Gandhiji at this moment had declared that 1 year and you will get Swaraj if this non-cooperation program is followed All of you, Gandhiji said that if you follow it for 1 year, whatever I have said, Swaraj will come to your doorsteps. Everyone, can we use this line for the criticism of Gandhiji? Each one of you, can we use this line for the criticism of Gandhiji? Because Gandhiji says Swaraj in 1 year, which took many, many years. So this is a bona fide point of criticism of Gandhiji, because Gandhiji will recall or will end this movement by Chauri Chaura. We will see that. Next line that I am writing is, some people quit Congress right now. Who are these people? Jinnah, Bipin Chandra Pal, G.S. Kharpade, Annie Besant, S.N. Banerjee. All these people quit Congress. Everyone, all these people, they are quitting Congress. For example, S.N. Banerjee, he formed Indian National Liberal Federation. Now, some of you are asking, why did they quit? See, for everyone, they had their own reasons. Most of them, their one problem was they believed that we should only be applying the constitutional and lawful methods. So people like Annie Besant, she was like, we should not go beyond that. These extra constitutional measures should not be adopted. All of you, none of them is important. None of them is important. Only one name is important, is Jinnah. Many people say, and this is correct, he had his differences with Mahatma Gandhi, and that's why Jinnah had quit Congress at this point of time. Naman, you are correct. About Bipin Chandra Pal, it is not written when he joined Congress again back, but in your spectrum, it is written that he quit Congress right now. Please understand, in those days, any person could be member of two political parties. That was not a problem. Getting my point? That was not a problem. And as far as Jinnah is concerned, guys, if you all recall Friday's class, Jinnah was fighting a case for whom? Everyone. Jinnah was fighting a case for whom in those days? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Everyone. Those who are writing Gandhiji, you all are wrong. Tilak. You know, anyone, can you tell me what Sarojini Naidu said about Jinnah? All of you. Do you know what Sarojini Naidu had said about Jinnah? Sarojini Naidu had apparently called Jinnah. I'm sorry. I'll just rub. A beacon of Hindu-Muslim unity. Sarojini Naidu had said initial days about him that he is a beacon of Hindu-Muslim unity. Think about this, guys. In fact, I don't know how many of you know, Jinnah married a Parsi lady. Jinnah, Pratik Palak. Jinnah married a Parsi lady. If you all see, Jinnah, if you all have seen his attire, dressing, would always be seen in Western clothes, would smoke a pipe, was not a practicing Muslim. Very successful lawyer. But then something happened where there were drastic changes as far as Jinnah was concerned, and the whole ideology changed. I already said, Satyam. I already answered that question. See, please understand, everyone, not everything written on Wikipedia is correct. If I today want, I can go and make changes in Wikipedia. So please understand, not everything written on Wikipedia should be taken in that sense. All of you, one line I am leaving right now. This we will see tomorrow. And tomorrow only I will again expand and tell you about this word, whether we should use this word or not. Tomorrow we will see this. I am leaving this right now. Everyone, very simple. Those who have done Swadeshi and boycott movement, they will understand the next points very easily. Those who have not done Swadeshi and boycott movements, there will be some trouble, because same things. If we talk about what all happened here, now I'll ask you first of all a question. Everyone tell me, when we were studying Swadeshi, there was a college called Bengal National College. Did we study that? When we were studying Swadeshi, who was the principal of that college? Who was the principal of that college? Aurobindo Ghosh. Great. Everyone, now you all can welcome for the first time in our course Subhash Chandra Bose. He is now the principal of the same national college. Everyone, about Subhash Chandra Bose, we will study in a big manner in our 20th module. I will give you the whole history of Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji, as he was popularly known as later on, we will talk everything about him later on. Am I clear? But for the time being, remember, cleared the civil services exam, quit the civil services exam, and for the first time joined Indian freedom struggle. Apart from that, there were many educational institutions which were formed, and they were formed by Acharya Narendra Dev, Lala Lajpat Rai, Zakir Hussain, C.R. Das. All these people, they have started many educational institutions at this point of time. Now, I don't have to tell you guys, why are these colleges being started? Why are these colleges being started? The reason is because we have asked our students to boycott English schools. All of you, again, very simple. Foreign clothes, their import has fallen by half. By half, their numbers have gone down. Of course, foreign liquor and toddy shops, they are picketed. Picketing is being done for these shops. Everyone, Khadi, Charkha, they are the symbols of this particular movement. See, how many of you don't understand toddy? Everyone, who does not understand toddy? It's a local liquor. It's a local liquor. For example, in our side, in Bihar and all, it is called in Hindi tadi. Comes from the palm tree. So in the morning, if you consume it, it's very good thing. It's a healthy drink. But by the evening, when fermentation happens, it becomes an intoxicant. Understood, everyone? Neera, in many places, kallu, it is healthy in the morning, not in the evening. Am I clear? It's about timing. I'll give you a break. Have patience, everyone. Of course, Tilak Swaraj Fund was created, and in this 1 crore rupees was collected in those days. Everyone, in the memory of the great Bal Gangadhar Tilak, a fund was created. The idea of this fund was collect the money. 70 lakh came only from the Bombay province, because you are doing such big movements, you would require these money. Apart from this, Congress Volunteer Corps was established. The idea is very simple. Don't go to the police. They are also ultimately British. So if you have small disputes, come to this Congress Volunteer Corps. Last but not the least, everyone, Gandhiji with Ali brothers toured the whole country, and Ali brothers, they gave a call to Muslims to resign from the army, saying it is unreligious for the Muslims to join them. Palak Bombay. He said that this is unreligious, don't join them. And we also did social boycott. Social boycott, I have already taught to you that Britishers were being boycotted. No, Raj, as I said, now, if you are saying something like this, for this, Ali brothers were arrested. The British government have arrested them because British government will invariably not like that they are asking the Muslims to resign. Now, I'll just one last line. I'll end it. Now, guys, similar thing in different areas like no tax movements began in Midnapur, Guntur. Similarly, in Assam, in tea plantations, the workers did the strike. Similarly, steamer services, there was a strike. Similarly, Assam Bengal Railway, there was a strike. And this was led, all of you, for the first time, this name is also coming, J.M. Sen Gupta. I will tell you about him later. J.M. Sen Gupta was leading these movements. No, Sharaf, wrong. Last but not the least, when Prince of Wales came to our country, he also saw strikes, demonstrations at this point of time. Most of the leaders, no, please understand, guys, barring Gandhi, most of the leaders were arrested at this point, and Gandhiji was kept outside because you need someone with whom you would have the talks going on. The government is talking. See, please understand, government. Now the Governor General was reading. Reading did talk to Gandhiji, but reading in his talks by Gandhiji was trying to create, rift between Gandhiji and Ali brothers. Reading said that you should say, please, you should say that whatever Ali brothers have said is wrong. And Gandhiji understood the whole purpose of this is that there is differences between the two sides. Gandhiji said, I will not do that. And that's why, again, repression, same sort of things. For example, your Congress Volunteer Corps was termed illegal. Most of the leaders were put in the, I would say, jail at this point of time. There are strikes in all these places, whether it is tea plantation, in railway, in steamer services. Am I clear? A lot of you are asking. 7:50 to 8 a.m. you have the break. We will come back after this, start the second phase. Chitturi, he's trying to create, there is no rift as such. Pressurizing that Gandhiji, we have done that. See on that thing. Last phase, that is the second phase. See, there is pressure on Gandhiji. What is the pressure? That Gandhiji, please launch civil disobedience movement. Now everybody is pressurizing that Gandhiji, we have done the first phase very nicely. Please, let's launch the second phase now. Now, they meet in Ahmedabad, 1921. Remember, President is C.R. Das, but he is in jail. That is why Hakim Ajmal Khan was made the acting president. All of you, Hakim Ajmal Khan is a Muslim League leader. By making him the acting president, what Congress is trying to show is that, see, We completely trust a Muslim League leader to become our president. So he is the acting president. And in this session, Gandhiji is appointed as the sole authority. That is, when to start the CDM will be decided by Gandhiji only. Whatever Gandhiji says, we will follow that. Gandhiji says on February 1st, 1922, that I will not launch my CDM second phase if the government releases the political prisoners and if the press control is removed. So Gandhiji is saying there are two conditions. If you release the political prisoners and if you remove the press control, I will not launch the second phase. If you don't do these two, I am forced to start the second phase of my movement. Everyone, please observe the date. Each one of you. What will happen next? Unfortunately for Gandhiji, 5th February 1922, 22 policemen, they were burnt alive at a place called Chauri Chaura. Everyone, have you heard about Chauri Chaura? All of you, have you heard about Chauri Chaura? No, the policemen had done a lathi charge. So in Uttar Pradesh, there is a small village in present-day Gorakhpur, near Gorakhpur. So basically, the policemen, they did the lathi charge on the people. So people became angry and 22 policemen were burnt. Guys, Congress was thinking that from 12th February, from Bardoli, we will start our next phase, no tax movement. There was to be a meeting here. And unfortunately, because of this incident, they decided to call off the NCM and do constructive work. Mohan Raj, civil disobedience movement. No, Afreen, you are wrong. Saurav, when did I say Gandhiji is in jail? Shreyash, that has not yet. We haven't reached. We are in 1921-22. That happens in 1927. So why would we study it right now? Think about this. Everyone, am I clear with this slide? The last phase. No, there they met and they decided to call off this NCM, carry out the constructive work. I'll tell you what happens after this. But before that, you people need to tell me what was the reaction of students, women, business class, middle class, and the peasants for this movement. All of you, tell me. Everyone, what do you think? Students, did they participate or not? Students, I would say they are the backbone of this movement in huge number. All of you, what about the women? Guys, gave up their ornaments, means donated their ornaments for Tilak Swaraj Fund, joined the movement in big numbers. Specifically, the activities of picketing was done by them. All of you, what about the peasants? Massive protest. In his name, it is being collected, Balaraju. That's the name. Please apply some sense. It is the name, Tilak Swaraj Fund. Did I say that Tilak collected it? I said Congress in his memory is collecting it. An analysis. I'm doing an analysis, Mega. Everyone, what about the business class? All of you, what about the business class? They are happy because the boycott helps Swadeshi products. All of you, can you understand this? Everyone, tell me, did you understand this line or not? If you are boycotting British goods, invariably you will buy Indian goods. So the businessmen are very happy. But then, everyone, they are also worried. All of you, why are they worried? Because of the labor unrest. Everyone, see here. Did we not talk about these strikes? So if the strike can be in tea plantation, if the strike can be in steamer services, if the strike can be in railways, all of you tell me, can tomorrow the strikes not be done by labor class in their companies? Everyone, each one of you, can it not happen? So the business class is worried. Business class is very, very much worried at this point of time. Last but not the least, in the beginning, the middle class led the movement, but later had reservations. Everyone, did we not study? Mass movements are short lived. You cannot expect common people to continuously be doing mass movements. And specifically in the bigger areas like Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, the movement was very much limited. Last but not the least, and it's very easy, Hindu Muslim unity is at its peak. Everyone, done with this chapter. If you all observe, almost 1 hour 25 minutes, we have done only the non-cooperation movement. Everyone, they are the backbone, Sandeep. Gandhiji has come, Satyam. And after Champaran, Gandhiji has brought the peasants with him. All of you, now tell me, everyone. Chauri Chaura, the movement has been called off. Everyone, tell me one thing. Do you think everybody would agree with Gandhiji on this issue? Is everybody happy that Gandhiji has called off the non-cooperation after this? In fact, there were many people who were very, very unhappy with Gandhiji. For example, Jawaharlal Nehru, S.C. Bose, C.R. Das, Motilal Nehru, Ali brothers. Please understand. Different, people, these people, they were showing their displeasure at this point. See, first of all, they all expressed their bewilderment. What is bewilderment? Surprise. All of them are surprised that why did Gandhiji call off this movement? They are surprised. Subhash Chandra Bose says that this is a national calamity. This is a very big thing, a very wrong thing that you have done. C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru, they both protest against this decision. Ali brothers, they become critics of Gandhiji. They start criticizing Gandhiji. Nehru says, just because some poor peasant has misbehaved does not mean that we should call off the movement. Nehru is like, one or two people may misbehave. What's the big deal in that? One incident and you calling off the entire movement is not correct. So everyone, what is the option in front of these people? What can they do? What can they do, guys? Some of them, they go ahead and form a party called Swaraj Party. Some of them, they are leaving Congress at this point of time. They are forming their own political party, and two important leaders are Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das. Whereas the others, they would call themselves as no changers. That is, we don't want any change. And here, the prominent names will be Vallabhbhai Patel, Rajendra Prasad, Rajaji, etc. They all will remain in this side. Everyone, what is our next topic? All of you, what is our next topic? Swaraj Party. Give me 2 minutes, I'll come to that. No, see, please understand. After Chauri Chaura, Gandhiji faced sedition trial, and on 5th March 1922, I cannot say exactly whether it is, I don't remember the exact date, so let's write March 1922 only. On March 1922, arrested and sent to jail for 6 years. I don't, Riaz, I'm not sure whether it is 10th March or not. Yes, Shash. Everyone, before I enter into Swaraj Party, my two questions, and you will answer that. My first question, why Gandhiji withdrew NCM? All of you, Chauri Chaura is one incident, we understand, but that's one point. Yes, Anurag, you are correct. Okay, Palak, everybody is saying it is 10th March. Okay. Non-violence. Okay. He didn't want another Jallianwala Bagh, changed its stance. Okay. Mass movement, long times sustenance, not possible. Masses are not ready. Roll attack, Palak. Absolutely no sense in that. No, Nancy, wrong. Okay. Everyone, you will tell me now. Number one, tell me, Gandhiji felt that the people have not understood his method of non-violence. Will I be correct to say? Everyone, Gandhiji feels that his supporters, they have not understood what he meant by non-violence, what they should have followed. Number two, everyone, there were signs of fatigue. Fatigue is what? Earlier, Rohit Kumar every day used to come for the movement. Now, Rohit Kumar seems tired. Rohit Kumar's enthusiasm is going down. Earlier, Rohit Kumar would boycott the British goods, would not sell British clothes in his shop. But now Rohit Kumar is like, if I don't sell British goods, how will I make profit? And if I don't make profit, will I be able to feed my children? No. Third, guys, one incident of Chauri Chaura can turn the whole movement violent. All of you, Chingari hai. One incident has happened. Tomorrow there might be hundreds of such incidents. And everyone, if you all understand, government will then get an excuse to suppress this movement brutally. Guys, you do violence. Will the government not do violence? You all tell me. If you are doing violence, don't you think government will also do violence? आप एक मारोगे, government 10 मारेगी. You will kill one of theirs, government will kill 10 of yours. So the whole movement will become very, very violent. Fourth reason, it was very clear, government was in no mood for negotiations. Guys, almost the movement began in November 1919. If I start from the first point, we are now in February 1922. Government is not ready to have any sort of negotiations. So they are worried about that also. And the last point, all of you, tell me one thing. This Chauri Chaura and Khilafat, we started on which major issue? What was the main issue on which these two movements were started? Khalifa, Khilafat. Everybody, thank you. Now let me tell you, 1922, people of Turkey under Mustafa Kemal had risen and they deprived Sultan of his power. All of you, Mustafa Kemal Pasha, under his leadership, the Turkey people, they have started a revolt against the caliph. Now, all of you, risen, rose, rise, rose, risen. Everyone, tell me one thing. Those who understand Hindi, there is a muhavara, there is a saying in Hindi, Begane ki shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. All of you, doesn't it appear like that? The Turkey people, they don't want Khalifa to be there. And we Indians, we are saying, no, 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 please bring Khalifa back. Are, who are we to say bhai? The Turkish people, they themselves are saying, we don't want this Khalifa. And we Indians in India are wanting, or we are protesting that give the power to Khalifa. See, I cannot, I cannot go beyond this. Though in world history, I'm not sure if it will be taught or not. 1924, Caliphate was totally abolished. Turkey was made a secular state. Yeah, Shank. Everyone, is this reason clear? All of you, is this reason clear? Why Gandhiji is withdrawing this movement? So only one point and we are done with this entire chapter. And you people, you will see and you tell me if you understand this point or not. Everyone tell me one thing. Will I be correct to say Muslims joined the national struggle? Everyone, will I be correct to say that Muslims, they have joined in a big number? But then all of you, you tell me, will I also be correct to say that the movement got communalized? Because why did the Muslims join in huge number? Because of the issue of Khalifa. See, this was a religious issue. So all of you, great thing is Muslims joined. But at the same time, is it not a bit unfortunate that most of these urban Muslims who joined, they joined because of a religious matter? Everyone, any doubt? All of you, any doubt in this aspect? Number two, all of you, will I be correct to say every strata, whether it is women, poor, students, peasants, artisans, everyone, will I be correct to say all of them joined here? So clearly, millions of men and women participated in this movement, isn't it? Last but not the least, tell me all of you, everyone, when I was teaching you moderates, and did I not say that the British, they said that their rule was in the interest of Indians? Sorry, just a second. Just give me 1 second. I'll explain this. Just give me 1 second. Everyone, please understand the last point. Tell me, everyone, did we not say that the Britishers, when they were ruling on us, they said, or their rule was based on two myths. One myth was that their rule is in our interest. Another myth was that they are invincibles. Nobody can defeat them. What is interest of Indians? Our moderate leaders showed that this is wrong. Through their drain of wealth theory, economic critics, our leaders clearly showed that this is absolutely false. And are they invincible? No. This was shown through satyagrahas. This was shown through all our movements that if we Indians come together, we will be able to defeat these these Britishers. Am I clear, everyone? All of you? Done. Your entire NCM Khilafat is now done. Sham, your question is not clear. No, no juice, only water. No juice. The full name of Swaraj Party is Congress Khilafat Swarajya Party. Yes, Ruchita. Now, all of you, I always give this example. Let me tell you one example from my own life. Remember, when I gave my last attempt and my last mains results came, and in the mains result, it came that I have not qualified for interview. And I thought that no more preparation. Suddenly, there was a big vacuum in life. The Bipin Chandra that I used to see every day, I was sure that, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I was very sure that I don't need that. Maybe Lakshmikant, I would not read it. So there was a big vacuum. What to do now? Big question mark. Because when you are preparing every day, for example, how many of you yesterday got up at 5:50? Anyone in yesterday, when there was no class, did you get up at 5:50? Few people. Many people would have thought, today I will sleep till 7. I slept till 9 a.m. yesterday. I slept till 9 a.m. because for continuously I'm getting up early. I was like, today I'm going to relax. Why I'm telling you this story? Because now understand, NCM has been called off. All of you, NCM has been called off. Now, we also saw Gandhiji is in jail. So, in Congress, that is amongst the Congress supporters, there is disintegration, there is disorganization, and they are demoralized also. So there is demoralization also. So everyone, now Congress leaders are like, Congress supporters are like, what to do now? Till yesterday, we would go protest against toddy shop, protest against, all those things. What to do now? At last, Utkarsh. So all of you, congressmen don't know what to do now. There's a big question. What should we do right now? We don't understand. We have no answers to this. That is why C.R. Das Motilal Nehru, Ajmal Khan, they all suggested end the boycott of legislative councils. All of you, these leaders, they suggested that let us go in the council. Guys, their point is that once we will go in the council, either we will end the council or we will mend it. Either we will improve it or we shall completely stop the working. We will not let this council work. So basically, their point is our strategy would be one of obstruction. We will not let this house work. Everyone, who are these leaders? They came to be known as Swarajists. Am I clear till here? Everyone, am I clear till here? Now, this Swarajists, they brought a proposal. All of you, where was this proposal brought? Gaya session of Congress in 1922. C.R. Das is the president of Congress and he brought this proposal. What is the proposal, everyone? Each one of you. What is the proposal? Same. That see, allow us to fight the election. Everyone, did they win? All of you, did they win? The proposal got defeated. All of you, tell me one thing. I am the president of this Congress session and my proposal gets defeated. Everyone tell me, is it not humiliating for Chittaranjan Das? All of you tell me. He is the president. It is his proposal. His proposal has been defeated. Clearly, does it not show that the people do not have faith in his proposal? So what should he do? 1st January 1923, C.R. Das, Motilal Nehru, they all resigned from Congress. He became president of Swaraj Party. He became a secretary of Swaraj Party. Everyone, clear till here? Again, I'm saying those who are asking, they are going to do obstruction inside. Everyone, am I clear? No, I'll tell you. Just don't worry about that. The second side I told you, is no changers. All of you, these no changers, I told you, Vallabhbhai Patel, Rajendra Prasad, all these people. Everyone, tell me, what do you understand by no changes? Simple meaning. Tell me what is the meaning of no changes. Simple meaning of no changes. Tell me. No changers means one who is saying, don't change anything. Status quo. Remain same. They are opposed to council entry. They are saying we should not go in the council. Then you all will say, then what should they do? They are advocating constructive work. They are saying our leader is Gandhiji. He is in jail. Whatever he has said before going to jail, let us carry on those things. Everyone, is this slide, what are the two views clear or not? No, I will tell you. Have patience. Why Swarajists want to go in the council, I'm going to tell you. Don't worry about that. Till now, any problem? Adrish, you can write on IS Live for that. I'm not sure about this. What is pasted? Somishri, that let's fight the elections. That's the proposal. Let's fight the legislative elections. Zeba, that is the thing. Bhumi, check on your side. Congress Chitturi. Why would he resign, Shreyash? Palak, I wrote now Motilal Nehru, C.R. Das, end or mend, MEND, Payal. Tawfiq, I cannot repeat the whole thing. Proposal to fight elections, Sandeep. Chituri, no changes. Legislative Council, Dinesh. Anyone, any other query? Constructive work, Khushi, we studied in the first part. Yes, yes. So what's the big problem? No, Himani, they are forming the party after the, resignation. All of you, I have answered every question. Arey Sandeep, don't you understand? Proposal is in Congress session. So why will it be for British people? It is for Congress. Sanskara, I'm not getting your question. All of you, those who are asking, why do Swarajists want to go in the assembly? Everyone tell me. Everyone tell me. All of you, tell me one thing. First instance, Saturday class, I had taught you this. Tell me, why were these councils formed? Tell me, all of you, why were these councils formed? Yes, Megha. Satyam, you are correct. All of you, these councils were formed to show the whole world that, see, Indians are making law for themselves. Is it clear or not? Everyone, is it clear or not? These councils were formed to justify every action of the British, to show the world that the Indians are with them. Now, you all will tell me. Very simple point I'm asking. Very simple point. Swarajists are saying that once we enter the council, everyone, they say it means we will open a new front against British. That is, we will start our actions against the British. One more place. Second, he says that the political vacuum would be filled. Right now, we are not doing anything. That would be felt. Number third, the morale of the people would go up. That's for us. Number fourth, they are saying government won't be able to fill councils with their puppets. Everyone, seats are limited. If there are 100 seats, earlier all these people would be government supporters. But now when we will go inside, we are what? The opponents of the government. We would oppose them. So everyone, don't you think councils would be used for political struggle? Each one of you, is this much clear? Every one of you, is this much clear? Why Swaraj Party wants to go inside the council? Is this clear? Now, everyone, think here. Think and tell, why do no changers don't want to go in the council? Don't write, I will tell you. Think in your mind. Everyone, these people also would have their arguments. Now, they also would have their some points. Why? So, these no changers, they also would have their some arguments that why we should not go in the council. So everyone, you tell me. Their first point is, my dear brother, the moment you will go in the councils, they are saying some amount of political corruption will happen. Everyone, do you agree with this? They are saying, brother, politics, corruption will come. Moment you get power, you would strive for perk, salary, government office, maybe anything else. Some corruption will come. Their second thing is, all of you tell me, if they go in the councils, everyone tell me, don't you think they will neglect constructive work, which Gandhiji has asked everybody to do? If you are going in the council, some amount of your time will go for council. So will you be able to do this constructive work? No, you will neglect them. Thirdly, they are saying there will be a loss of your revolutionary zeal. You are right now revolutionary, but then corruption, power, prestige, perk, salary, office, all this would not help you. So they say rather than this, we should prepare everyone for the next phase. That is, whenever Gandhiji will come out, whatever Gandhiji will say, we should keep on preparing for that. Of course, what is going to be the next phase, guys? Civil disobedience movement. So their point is that this movement, let us keep on working. And whenever Gandhiji comes out, whatever he says, let us do that particular thing. Everyone, are the arguments of no changes clear? Each one of you, are these arguments clear? What are the arguments of the no changes? Please understand, this topic is very much for mains, and though this year's mains has ended, you all can understand Swaraj Party was formed in 1923, exactly 100 years ago. So this is very, very crucial. Maybe next year, maybe next to next year, there can be a question on Swaraj Party. It will be a very, very important topic. Now, everyone, both of them, that is Swaraj Party and the No Changes, they do a compromise at this point of time. What is compromise and why compromise? Everyone, what is compromise? They both come down from their extreme stance, try to have a middle path. And everyone, tell me, why compromise? Why compromise? Absolutely correct, Raj. Everyone, you remember Surat? All of you remember Surat 1907? All of you, do you remember that Surat, did it help Congress, either the moderate or extremist? Everyone, did the Surat split help anyone? It helped only the British. So they want to avoid Surat, and that's why they were in touch with Gandhiji. Both the sides, both the sides knew that a united mass movement is required, and both the sides knew that Gandhiji's leadership is needed. Everyone, both the sides, they understand that ultimately they need Gandhiji, they need to be united. And that is why the compromise was done in September 1923. And for everyone, what is the compromise? Please understand this point. Swaraj Party will remain as a group within Congress. Everyone, Swaraj Party would remain as a group within Congress, and there will be only one difference. What is that difference? The difference is they could participate in elections and join legislative councils. The only one change, everyone, no other change. Each one of you, did you understand this compromise? Everyone, did you understand the compromise? Yes, Afrin, you are correct. Everyone, did you understand this compromise? I've got very few yes. Some of you, if you can, if you have slept, wake up. Yes, Parshuram, they will remain within Congress. Palak, there is one difference now. Musharraf, they are busy with the constructive activities. Okay, everyone, tell me one thing. So Swaraj Party would go in the council. I've told you earlier also, will only be obstruction or will only be obstructing the government, and would fight for Swaraj. They are in contact. Those who are not understanding, touch means they are in contact with Gandhiji in jail. No, elections are going to happen. Please understand, the compromise is happening in September 1923, and the elections happened in November 1923. So very few months the Swaraj Party got, and I will show you the election data. I will give you some numbers for the election. Don't worry about that. So everyone, just last thing. Why Gandhiji has changed his attitude? Initially, he was against the council entry. Yes, Shayak. All of you. Initially, Gandhiji is opposed to council entry. Now, Gandhiji, why did he accept this compromise? Please understand. See, this might be the last topic for the day. Maybe we'll not be able to do the 5 small topics. We will do that tomorrow. Now, first of all, understand. Everyone. Gandhiji. All of you in jail for 6 years. We said opposed to council entry. Please see here, Gandhiji is released in February 1924. That is 23 months later, Gandhiji has been released. 23 months. Why is this the case? All of you, why is this the case? Because of bad health. Gandhiji's health had deteriorated, and that's why Gandhiji was released within 23 months from the jail. Now, Gandhiji felt openly opposing the council entry will be counterproductive at this point of time. Gandhiji was very, very clear that he could not oppose this thing openly. Number two, he saw the, I would say, courageous. He saw the courageous work of Swarajis, and that's why he was very much inspired by that. Also, he understood that Swarajis will not become a part of the British government. They will not become a limb of the British government. Third, 1924 government brought an ordinance, arrested many leaders, including S.C. Bose. This convinced Gandhiji that he should support the Swarajists totally. There were many other. See, there was somebody named S.C. Mitra, Anil Baran Roy. There were so many such leaders who were arrested. Everyone, just a simple factual question. How many times Gandhiji has been the president of Congress? All of you. How many times Gandhiji has been the president of Congress? Only one? Which session? Everyone. Which session? Belgavi. Those days, Belgaum, 1924. So please remember, 6th November 1924, there is a joint statement of Gandhiji with C.R. Das and Motilal Nehru. And under this, they say that Swaraj Party would carry on work in Legislative Council on behalf of Congress. No, Shriyari, that's not a rule. And lastly, as I said, Belgaum 1924, Gandhiji is the president, gave majority of seats of his CWC to Swarajis. So most of these members from Swaraj party were made the members of his CWC in those days. Anyone, any doubt with Gandhiji's, role? Because only one part is left. 15 minutes. That is what is the performance of Swaraj party. Only one thing is left. Anyone, any doubt? Performance is left. I hope Gandhiji is clear. Why Gandhiji has changed his mind? Yes, Belgaum is now named. Those who are asking, the new name of Belgaum is Belgavi. Now, all of you, this slide that I'm writing is factual in nature. There are facts because I'm going to talk to you about the performance of Swaraj party in the elections. Please understand, guys. Performance of Swaraj party. So you can understand when we are talking about performance, there will be some numbers. So, for example, in central legislative body, 42 out of 101. I'll only give you some important data, some data which you should remember. Number two, they are the largest party in Bengal. They have a majority in central provinces. They did well in Bombay, UP, did not do well in Madras and Punjab. So if you see here, they have performed like this. Now, everyone, do they have majority? Do they have majority in the Central Assembly? No. So many places they formed coalitions. Coalitions, you understand? Gathbandhan. Coalition means Gathbandhan. So if you see here, with independents like Jinnah, liberals at place like Madan Mohan Malviya, they formed these coalitions, alliances in central as well as provincial bodies. These alliances were formed everywhere. These alliances were formed. Those who don't know, Mohan Raj, this we have done many a times. By now, if you don't understand these small things, it's very tough. Central provinces. Everyone. What will they do there? All of you. Inside this, what are they going to do? They have formed these. What are the achievements of theirs? Remember two facts under achievements. How many of you have heard the name of Vittal Bhai Patel? Everyone. Have you heard the name of Vittal Bhai Patel? Elder brother of Vallabh Bhai Patel. Everyone. He was chosen as Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. Similarly, all of you, have you heard about this bill? Public Safety Bill 1928. Everyone, have you heard this bill? This bill was also defeated. Yes, those who are mentioning Bhagat Singh, absolutely correct. When Bhagat Singh had thrown the bomb in Central Assembly, it was this bill which was being debated at that point of time. This bill was being debated at that point of time. This bill was defeated. Their big achievement is, everyone, the political vacuum was filled by them at this point. They had not allowed the vacuum to continue. And last but not the least, gave powerful speeches on various topics, various issues like industrialization, self-government, civil liberties. On everything, they gave powerful speeches and finally showed the hollowness of Montagu Chelmsford. They showed that, this GOI Act 1919 was not such a big or such a great act. Everyone, those who are asking that why should we remember this? Everyone, let's take a practice question. Everyone, can you write this question? Each one of you, can you write this practice question? I've given 250 words. Now, in 250 words, you will have to tell that how after Chauri Chaura, the proposal came, let's go in the council, how it got defeated, then these people formed their own party, then how they started participating in the elections. No, that's why 150 is very easy. I've given you 250. Think about 250 here. Where is my pen? Yeah. Those who want the last slide, please see here. No, of course. Please, everyone. That's why I said, now, please see here. I have written development as well as decline. All of you. So when we have to talk about decline, everyone, tell me, don't you think in order to tell the decline, we will have to go into the failure? You all tell me. If you are talking about the development, their achievements, so you will have to talk about their failures. And their biggest failure was that Swaraj Party got divided into responsivist and non-responsivist. That is very soon. They got divided after C.R. Das' death in 1925. This body had been divided on these two lines. Plus, there were communal rights also. All these, weakened them in those days. Now, some of these responsivists were Lalaji, Madan Mohan Malviya, N.C. Kelkar. Now, all of you, what are these responsivists? They were of the opinion that we should cooperate with the government and hold office whenever possible to protect Hindu interests. Everyone, they were of the opinion that whenever possible, let us cooperate with the government. And they were saying that let us protect the Hindu interests. On the other hand, they accused non-responsivists like C.R. Das that you are anti-Hindu. They called you are a basically beef eater. So they accused the other side that, see, we cannot cooperate with you. And that's why they had accused the other side of being this. And as you can see, the decline happened when the next time elections happened in 26. All of you, center, again same. In the center, again they got 40 seats in the center. But then in the states, Madras, the performance was okay, lost all the provinces. And the next line that I'm writing, guys, you have not studied it right now. You will study tomorrow. Tomorrow we will study 1930. Once Congress made Poon Swaraj their goal, plus launched the civil disobedience movement, Swarajists walked out of the councils. Shivani, you can do that. Siyadas has died, so how can they say Satyam? Yes, Rajneesh, you are correct. Everyone, is this slide totally clear? All of you, is this slide totally clear? Unnati, what is not clear? Just writing no does not make things easy for me. Those who are asking for the question, please see the question. Beefeater Chituri. Beefeater. Shreyank, the thing is in Punjab, the communal angle, the Sikh Hindu, that thing did not help them a lot. Those who are not understanding failure, the party got divided on two lines, responsivist and non-responsivist. That's why, there were clashes amongst themselves. And when you are not united, invariably the others would be able to crush you. Ayush, the responsivist alleged that. Kushi, which point? Anjali, we will study that tomorrow. Central Legislative Council, I told you, they won this many seats last time, this many seats this time. Yes, Rajneesh. Okay, sorry guys, there is one correction. Thank you, Satyam. Thank you. By mistake, I have written C.R. Das. This will be Motilal Nehru. They accused Motilal Nehru of being anti-Hindu and beefeater. Thank you, Satyam. No, see, mostly everyone shares. See, their drawback, if you are asking, again, the same thing. Some, they went for the perks, they went for the privileges. That was their biggest drawback, the corruption. Then, this obstructionist strategy has its limitations. You cannot all the time be only obstructing someone. Constructive things also has to be done. Then, guys, they could not coordinate and do mass struggle. Those days, after every 3 years, the elections used to happen. Everyone, I'm done with Swaraj Party. All of you, I'm done with Swaraj Party. Only slide I would do for no changes, just 3-4 minutes. And this is for prelims. The line that I'm going to write next is for prelims. Please remember, around 23-24, there were municipality elections. Remember, guys, during this time in the elections, I'm writing something. I'm writing the names. Please mark this up for prelims. Everyone, C.R. Das, Mayor of Calcutta, and Subhash Chandra Bose became CEO of Calcutta. Jawaharlal Nehru became Mayor of Allahabad. Rajendra Prasad became Mayor of Patna. Vallabhbhai Patel became Mayor of Ahmedabad. And Vittalbhai Patel became Mayor of Bombay. Everyone, tell me one thing. Number one, you need to mug it up for prelims. Number two, all of you tell me one simple thing. Sorry. Rajendra Prasad, for example, was a no-changer, did not participate legislative assembly elections. Why is he becoming mayor of Patna? All of you think. He did not participate in the elections of legislative council. Similarly, Vallabhbhai Patel did not participate the legislative elections, council elections. So why are they becoming mayors? Why are they fighting the municipality elections? No, they are fighting the elections, Rajneesh. They are not being nominated. Yes, Shreyank, you are correct. They are fighting because they felt local bodies can be used to promote the constructive program. Their idea was that if we do this, we will be able to promote all these constructive activities. Everyone, tell me, Shares, did I say C.R. Das is a no changer? Did I say that? I only mentioned Rajendra Prasad, Vallabhbhai Patel, Nehru. Everyone, tell me, all of you, what are the constructive programs? Each one of you, those who want to see the question, 1 second. Everyone, what is the constructive programs? Yes, most of you are writing correct. Everyone, constructive work was ashram work, charkha, khadi, Hindu Muslim unity, untouchability removal, foreign cloth boycott, boycott of liquor, work for flood relief. All this, everyone, all these are the different types of constructive work. Yes, schools, national schools, national colleges being set up. Everyone, all of you, tell me one thing. I'm asking you very simple. Okay, if you want, I can give example. There was a Vechi ashram which was set up in Bardoli at this point of time. The people, there were many people, it's written in the slide, Chimal Lal Mehta, Jugatram Dave, they all had worked at this point of time. That is, there should be spread of education amongst the tribal people. Okay, one thing, all of you tell me. Very simple thing I'm asking. Will I be correct to say these schools and colleges that are being established, they mainly help urban middle class? All of you. Most of these schools, most of these colleges were established in urban areas. All of you tell me, what about the rural area? Everyone, don't you think the rural area students, they did not get the education? Plus, everyone, for jobs, degree, people would go for Western education. Everyone, am I correct or not? If you want a job, if you want a degree, people would go for Western education. Similarly, everyone, tell me, is khadi not costlier than the imported cloth? Everyone, will I not be correct to say khadi is costly? It is not that easy that everybody can wear khadi. It's not that easy. Last line and done with the class. Everyone, tell me, Gandhiji talks about untouchability removal. But all of you, will I not be correct to say untouchability removal, if is there, it will only be a social issue getting resolved? What about the economic issues of these people? Most of the untouchable people, they are what? Economically very, very weak. So even if you resolve the untouchability problem, social issue is resolved. What about the economic issues? Will they get land? Will they get job? Will they get money? Those problems will always continue. Am I clear, everyone? Not right now, Rajneesh. Am I clear, everyone? The good thing is, both the sides, they were continuously working with each other, and that will help us in the longer run. Tomorrow, please understand, we will start with Bardoli no tax peasant movement. Give me a second. All of you, you can see we only did today GOI Act 1919, and if you all see here, we only did non-cooperation, Khilafat, under that only Chauri Chaura, and we have done Swaraj Party. Everyone, did we do anything else today? Tomorrow we will start with Bardoli Satyagrah or Bardoli no tax movement, which has already given prelims question, and we'll continue with the other topics tomorrow. Everyone, tomorrow we are going to do another very interesting chapter, revolutionaries. Along with these, the revolutionary chapter will be done. And again, I would say there, no need to read any book. Class would be more than sufficient. Class would be more than sufficient. Those who have no queries, you can move. Those who are writing, thank you. Thanks a ton. See, it's not that easy to go on a particular slide all the time. Those who are asking for the question, 1 minute, because everybody is asking different page. I cannot make everyone happy. Shayak, I'll tell you if there is anything. No, Anjali, that does not happen. That does not happen. Please, Shreya, do it. Thank you, everyone. Tulsi, I've addressed every question. There is not a single thing which I have not addressed. Anandu, middle class, again, they get exhausted. Initially, they are leading. Once after that, they have got exhausted. Parshuram, the same page numbers that I've told you initially only. I've given the page numbers. Everyone, those who are saying thank you, thanks a ton. Any doubt, please write.